What I'm going to do now is guide us through a 30-minute meditation, and it's an Ayurvedic meditation. It's one that we share during the training when we do the training together, and it's based on the elements because that's the system that I'm trained in. So I talked a little bit about it in the talk downstairs. So when we look at the universe is made up of the 5 elements. So we have the ether, the air, the fire, the water, the earth. And actually all those elements are present inside us as well. So all of those elements manifest in us in different levels in everyone. And what we can do is we can connect to those elements, and actually it enables us to then actually connect to nature and the power of nature all around us. So as I walk you through these elements, what I will do is I will be describing, giving you a visualization, so something that you're able to focus on, and then I'll be silent for a few minutes, and actually you'll be able to engage in that space and actually just feel the resonance of that visualization, and then I'll move us on to the next element, and then I'll bring us back into the room. Okay, so all right ladies, so just if you can make yourselves nice and comfortable. Okay, great. And then if you can just close your eyes, and actually with your legs, if you just make sure that they're not crossed and they're flat on the floor. Okay, good. And then close your eyes, good. And we're just going to start off with some simple breathing. So if you can inhale nice and slowly for me. And then slowly exhale. And again in. And slowly exhale. And again in. And slowly out. And again in. Slowly exhale. And we're just going to do that a few more times. So inhaling nice and slowly, feeling the coolness of your breath as you inhale through your nostrils, down into your throat, your chest, your diaphragm. And then slowly exhale. And again in. Slowly exhale, feeling the coolness of your breath. And as you inhale, just feel any tension that might be in the front of your face actually move to the back of your head so that you don't feel any tension, so that you feel relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. So just physically, mentally, you feel more relaxed in yourself. And then as you inhale nice and slowly. And then exhale completely. And again, inhale deeply through the nose. And then exhale completely. And inhale through the nose. And then exhale completely. And again, inhale through the nose. And then exhale completely. And as you inhale, you're sipping your breath, filling up your chest and your lungs. And then exhale completely. Just making sure that you're exhaling all the stale air. So there's no more stale air there in your body. So it's a really great cooling breath. It's a great cleansing breath. And now what I'd like you to do is just maintaining the coolness of your breath and the slowness of your breath. I'd like you to imagine yourself by the first element. So imagine yourself surrounded by ether. Ether is space. So in the universe we're surrounded by space and there's nothing else around you. All you can see, all you can feel is the space. And in Ayurveda it says that the space is said to have formed from cosmic vibrations. So as you inhale and as you exhale, you're just surrounded by space. There's nothing else there. And as you inhale and as you exhale, I want you to just think about the spatial qualities of space. What does it feel like, and how do you feel actually in that moment? Do you get a sense of the form, of the proportion, of the scale, of the texture? Inhaling and exhaling, just feeling the coolness of your breath as you just engage with the element space. Is there a lightness? Can you hear anything? So now for the next moment, next minute or so, you're just going to enjoy that experience. So connecting with the ether surrounding you, connecting with the space, and actually just thinking about the qualities of space as space surrounds you. And as you inhale and as you exhale, in Ayurveda, we have this idea that our bodily cells also contain ether and contain space. And it's said that the space in the mind encompasses love and compassion, while that between the nerve cells aids communication. So now as you inhale and as you exhale, I'd just like you to direct your attention into your body and start to get a sense of the ether in your body. Where do you feel it? Where can you see the ether in your body? How are the qualities of ether supporting you? So now just going deeper into that experience, getting a deeper experience of the ether, but now within your body, and actually the qualities of that ether and how ether is supporting you. So inhaling and exhaling, just staying connected to the ether in the body. And as you inhale and as you exhale, ether began to move, and its moving elements created air. So now if you can just draw your attention to the air all around you. So again, you're up there in the universe, just surrounded by air. And in Ayurveda, air is the movement of consciousness that determines the direction along which a change of position or subtle activity takes place. And it governs the movement of thought, of desire, and of will. So when we think about the world we live in, it's covered with air. And we call this the atmosphere. So this is the atmosphere that surrounds us. And although we can't see it, the air is in our atmosphere, and it's made up of a mixture of colourless gases. And the Earth's gravity pulls the air to the planet's surface. So now as you inhale and as you exhale, just imagine yourself surrounded by air. How does this feel to you? What are the qualities like? What is your connection to air? How is air supporting you? So again, inhaling and exhaling, and just the next minute and a half we're going to stay with that experience. Inhaling and exhaling, just another 30 seconds, just staying with that experience. And as you inhale and as you exhale, the higher you go, the thinner air becomes. The lower you go, the more pull of gravity there is, which is greater. So physically, this is represented in the body by biological air. Air carries tactile sensations to the brain, and it determines the movement of the diaphragm for breathing and of your subtle cells. So now as you inhale and as you exhale, if you can direct your attention into your body. So now feeling the air within the body, what kind of changes are you experiencing? Are there any subtle experiences? Any distinct changes actually from directing your attention inward? Inhaling and exhaling. And as you inhale and as you exhale, friction between the moving elements created fire. So now you're just going to direct your attention to being surrounded by fire, however that may look for you. Look to you, I should say. So wherever there's movement, there's friction and consequently heat. Now when we look at fire from the outside, when we look at it from surrounding us, some believe the goal of fire is a soul to the planet. It helps us with purifying, with cleansing, and with providing warmth. We know fire is essential for transformation, for comprehension, for appreciation, for recognition, and for understanding. So now as you inhale and as you exhale, just feel the power of the fire surrounding you. How does that feel to you? What are the qualities of fire? Can you learn from the fire? Inhaling and exhaling, and again just going deeper into that experience. Inhaling and exhaling. And as you inhale and as you exhale, physically biological fire is seated in the solar plexus, and it regulates the body temperature, digestion, how you absorb your food. It governs the grey matter of your brain, which is responsible for understanding, appreciation, for comprehending things. And fire is also present in the eyes. It gives us your light, your luster. So as you inhale and you exhale, just draw your attention into your body now. So drawing your attention into your body and just getting a sense of the fire element within you. How is the fire element supporting you? What are the qualities of the fire element? And another half a minute, inhaling and exhaling again, just feeling the coolness of your breath. And as you inhale and as you exhale, anytime your mind moves, just bring it back to the breath, and that keeps it centered. So then the heat of fire dissolved and liquefied certain elements, and this created water. So water we know is essential for life. Water we know exists all around us in many different forms, and we see it in many different forms around us. So the sea, the lake, the pond. In Ayurveda, we commonly associate water with the qualities of emotion and intuition. So as you inhale and as you exhale, I'd just like you to now visualize yourself surrounded by water. Again, however that may turn up for you. So inhaling and exhaling, and just connecting with the water element, feeling the qualities of the water element. And as you inhale and as you exhale, in the body we can see water in many different forms. So wherever you see liquid or feel liquid in the body, that's where the water is. So where your serum is, your saliva, your plasma, your nasal secretion, anywhere where there's fluid, we know that water is there. We also know water is necessary for nutrition and to maintain all the electrolyte balance in your body. And without water, your cells can't survive. So now if you can direct your attention into your body, just have a scan of your body. Go from your feet all the way to your head. Where do you see the water? What are the qualities of the water? And how is the water supporting you in your mind, your body, your emotions? And as you inhale and as you exhale, and as you feel the coolness of your breath, some of the water solidified, and this then formed the heaviest element. So the earth element takes on the qualities of the other elements. You might see it whether it's the dry, dusty, hot aspects of fire and earth, as we find in the deserts, or it's the moist and fluid aspects of water that we find in the swamps, the marshlands and the fens. So now I'd just like you to imagine yourself surrounded by earth. How does the earth feel to you? How does the earth smell? What are the qualities? What's the form of the earth as you inhale and as you exhale and as you connect with this final last element? Inhaling and exhaling, just half a more minute there. And as you inhale and as you exhale, just direct yourself now away from the physical manifestations of earth, such as the stones, the rocks, the crystals, the gems, now into the body, where the body comprises all the solid structures, the hard, the firm, and the compact tissues. You might say it's the bones, it's the cartilage, it's the nails, it's the hair, it's the teeth, it's the skin. So now as you inhale and you exhale, just get a greater sense of the earth element within your body, the qualities of the earth element. As you inhale and as you exhale, we're just slowly going to start to come back into the room. So if you can just take a slow, deep breath in, and then exhale completely. And then again, take a slow, deep breath in. And then exhale completely. And again, if you can take a slow, deep breath in. Exhale completely. And now if you can draw your breath in slowly but through your nose. Fill up your abdomen and lungs and then just completely exhale, emptying your lungs. And again, draw in slowly through your nose. And then totally empty your lungs. And then again, slowly fill up through your nose. And then slowly empty through the lungs. And now just slowly bring yourself back into the room. You might start to hear some of the noises. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Rotate your ankles clockwise and anti-clockwise. Stretch your arms above your head, all the way up. That's it. And do a rotation if you can. That's it. Just stretch your arms out in front of you as well. Just take them left to right. Just open the body up. That's great. And then just open your eyes when you're ready. Well, thank you, ladies. And I hope you enjoyed that. And that you're able to maintain this wonderful, peaceful, mindful state for as long as possible.